Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle. It's the Carolina Panthers and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Ryan Fitzgerald all set to get this one started. And we're off from Jacksonville. He's going to field this at the 2. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Here's ETN to begin the drive. And he's in the negative to begin the new season, Brock. First carry of the year winds up losing yards.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, and instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties, to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Hey, chill. Take easy, route.
Lawrence working from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's a Jaguar 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
1st and 10 from the 41.
Go.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Panthers will take over as he reports his first interception of our season. So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
They've got 1st down from the 31.
Ready. Set.
On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. And they get to him a good ways downfield from that line of scrimmage.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
One play in, and already they're close to midfield.
Ready. Strike. Yellow. 43.
The first carry now for Jonathan Brooks. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. All down by Andrew Winger.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
From midfield on 2nd down. Cuffs, this is Xavier Leggett. And he picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped, though, right near the marker. Didn't get it. 3rd down.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Covered with a 1st and then some. To the house. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. All right, so nice little drive they put together there in their first series of the season, partner, and the year begins on a high note with a touchdown.
Yeah, they'll be able to begin this season on a high note with a win. Well, they put more drives like that together, they sure will, but I don't know. I got that Pete Carroll just still bouncing in my brain. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. But you can't start much better than that.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Returnable from the 2. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Connection made. Travis Etienne. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
1st and 10, it's Lawrence. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Panthers will take over as he records his first interception of our season. So their second drive ends just the way their first one did, Brock. And if you are the coach down there, man, you've got to be fuming.
Yeah, so frustrated, right? 2 drives in, you still can't get your game plan at all. Not a series you're going to keep ending prematurely. You don't want to be playing behind schedule right from the start of the game, which is exactly where they found themselves.
And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
They've got a man in motion. To the air on 1st down. Young. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell.
Their first pick of the game comes in an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
At their own 5-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. They go play action. Lawrence. Able to find Strange here. That goes for 36 yards. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
36 yards.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt, or an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Go, let's go.
On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
Travis Hunter.
Not on the same page that time. And it sets up 2nd down.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Hey, run. Hey, kill.
Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. Escapes the pocket. It connects down the sideline. How about a big hitter? 30-40 yards there and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Again, it's Lawrence to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Now, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there will be more interceptions.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Panthers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it. That's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Here we go, set, ready.
This drive will begin with Hubbard. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
They go and play action. Young. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's got them quite the gain here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Here's Young on 1st and 10. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So 2nd down coming up.
Devin Boyd on the coverage defensively.
Set, ready. 33, ready.
Young on the play action. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Darnell Savage with the pick. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back, the pick six.
I got to imagine this defense right now has got some kind of tail on this quarterback. He's either giving it away with his eyes or his feet. Interception on the previous drive, and this defense once again jumping all over him.
The extra point is up, and it is good. And the Jaguars tie it up as he nails his first try of the season. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. His return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10. Young back to it after the pick. He's got his man. It's the rookie out of Colorado. And he's going to be taken down, but plenty of damage already done.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And the floater falls to the deck. Looking for his wide receiver there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Smith, set, ready.
On 2nd down, it's Hubbard. And he's taken down, but some quality yardage on that play.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Let's go now.
It's Young, the throw here on 1st. Short pass brought in. He's got it in the red zone. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina! The Panthers break the tie here in the 1st.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. With the route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Panthers take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10.
Hey, Lion. Hey, so go, let's go.
On play action now, Lawrence. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting the completion in that area, and not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
Lawrence trying again on 2nd. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself, or or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Hey, easy, route.
Throwing is Lawrence on third down. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
Before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Ready up.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, first and 10.
Flat. Ultra. Go ultra.
Albert gets it to start the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. It's a 14-7 game. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. We're ready to go with the second quarter. It's Panthers football. They're looking down to 2nd and 9.
Ready.
Play action now. Young. Got for big yards on the right side. Just after the catch, he is hit and stopped. A nice gain, though, down to the enemy 41. It's a gain of 22. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
Steal. Check steal. Ready.
Off the play fake, it's Young. He rolls to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Pass brought in by Tenaroa McMillan. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Pass cut by Brooks. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
4 guys out wide. Here we go, 3rd and long.
Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Has it downfield working the left. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers take a 13-point lead. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one splits the uprights. And the Panthers double their lead to 14.
Jaguars 7. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Here's Parker Washington with the return. This makes it up to the 25.
Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
I've been ready since my dad used to tell me he be coming to the house to get me. He ain't show. valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Whole squad on that rail. 0 to 100.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Hey. Son, it's hot.
Lawrence now off the play action. Rolling left, buying some time. Throwing on the run, deep down. He's got it deep downfield. And he has this to the opposing 35.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
So the big play moves him well past midfield. Has him set up now at the 35. Here's ETN on 1st down. And progress finally halted after he picks up a chunk. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
13 yards on the play. That's another Jaguars 1st down.
Lawrence with it on 1st. Brushes him off with ease. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Out of the gun, Lawrence. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
The 6-yard line.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
All right, let's go. Son.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their 1st. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half.
Well, the first sack of the game, Kate, as you just called, is a big one. And they're going to make this guy pay if he's trying to play too much hero ball. Got to find a way to get the ball out of your hand.
Trying again following the set. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Defense bringing in a 5th DB, 3rd and goal.
Hey, run. It's hot.
Lawrence working from the gun. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
A 33-yard attempt.
Little knocks it through. And that gets him back to within 11.
You look at that 3rd down play, looking back, and it really turns into a 3-point play. It's why situational work is so critical. Coaches talk about it all the time. Sure, you love the field goal, but man, they would have loved a touchdown more.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's going to take this return out of bounds.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Young. Fits it through the middle. And he's going to be blocked out at the 42. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
Every offense I've ever seen from Pop Warner to the NFL has got this play in the playbook, but every offense isn't capable of executing it because it takes a quarterback and a receiver on the same page, and that page, it was textbook.
Young on 1st and 10. Connects on the crosser. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Catch made by Chuba Hubbard. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it'll give the Panthers a first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready?
To the air yet again. Young. That's completed right side. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers boat racing them to the halftime locker room. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he can rumble the whole way home.
Can't think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff.
Carolina.
He fields it from the 8. Jukes one defender. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Hey, lie.
Lawrence to throw it. Chased out to his right. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd down.
Hey, here we go.
Another try following the sack. Connecting on the slant. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
That's what they call staring down the gun barrel. You know as a quarterback, you're about to get absolutely blasted, but you got to deliver an accurate throw just like that.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. The Jaguars into punt formation. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he gets it away from his end zone. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10. At the 37.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Ready, set.
1st down, Young. They shot his shot clock, but they couldn't connect.
They don't complete a high percentage of these, but even the incomplete deep shots serve a purpose. It keeps the defense honest, knowing if they overcommit close, they could get burned.
On 2nd and 10, Young. That's McMillan with the catch out left. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped.
McMillan. A gain of 12. 1st down, Panthers.
To the air on 1st down, Young. On the move, headed right. Dumps it underneath, Hubbard. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. Timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they work quick.
Ready.
Again, it's Young. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This is a 35-yard look from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that's stretches the lead to 21.
We know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile until they get that W with 60 minutes over, but I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Here's a return from the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10. This is Hubbard running left. And they take it across the goal line for a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers grow the lead coming out of halftime. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown.
Kate, you saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating that run, but you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen, and they just get to celebrate. They love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long, extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebration.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, let's go.
We'll start the second half with ETN. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Buying some time right. Finds him on the crossing route. And this one will get them into enemy territory. Hit and stop quickly, but the catch moves him to the 48. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's a Jaguar first down.
Jacksonville, 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Inside handoff goes to ETN. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. There's Nick Scorton there on the play.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Hey, go.
From the 46. Getting out to his left. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. So after the play, some obvious concern from their sideline as they watch their quarterback out there in some pain. Training staff running out to check on him. This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down.
Let's go.
First throw for the backup now. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. And the Panthers take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Well, no doubt they envision that as the start of a second half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Out of the gun, Young. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
You know what I like about this shot down the field, Kate? It keeps a defense honest. They know defensively, if we overcommit, we could get burned deep.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
Here we go. Yellow, 43. Set, go.
Young working from the gun. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction with how well the defense had that one covered.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Down. Cut.
Shotgun snap now to Young. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. Panthers getting everyone set for the punt. And this is going to be his first punt of the new season. Takes this in at the 25. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
Take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes first and 10.
Hey.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. We will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
I love everything about that play, Kate, so much for a quarterback. When you're throwing that crossing route, it's imperative that you lead that receiver. You don't throw where he's at, you throw where he's going. And when you do, yards after catch follow.
First and 10, it's Lawrence. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Trayvon Merrick has it. There he goes on the right side. At the 20. And he's going to go. It's a pick six. You get a pick six. You get a pick six. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
Highlight? You're going to call a pick six and multiple highlight, Kate?
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rock.
No highlight for a quarterback.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. He's going to field this at the 2. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
Take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Back to the air following the pick six. Finds a seam down the middle. And he doesn't get the chance to add on to that play, but this still has him across the midfield stripe all the way down to the opposing 42. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down.
At the 42-yard line.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Now give this up the middle to ETN. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. Tackle made by J.C. Horn.
J.C. Horn on the tackle. A gain of 3 brings up second down at the 38-yard line.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's second and 6. From the 38. Throw left side, complete. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. They gain 14 on the play. And that's a Jaguar first down.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Just an incredible, incredible effort out of him today. And the type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Trying again following the sack. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain. He can't hang on to the pass. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down. Jacksonville in punt formation. Logan Cook, the one to kick it away. And things just seem to keep snowballing for them. Now their special teams is involved. That's into the end zone for a touchback. Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Off the play fake. It's Young. Pass cut by Brooks. Breaks the tackle. Greengrass ahead. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8. 2nd down.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Come on, set.
Up the middle, Hubbard. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. That one gains 7. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
You know, Coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession. Or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
1st down, ball at the 36.
Let's go now. Hunt.
Now it's Young. It is Cup, left side. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line. before he stopped.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Here we go. Ready.
Young looking to throw. This is Liggins working left side. And he's going to set them up with a first down on a huge gain.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Young throwing here. Has him on the quick hitter. He's out of bounds right at that 25-yard line.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing, getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
50, green. Ready.
Young on the play action. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Well, if nothing else, that proves they're not afraid to take a shot on any given snap. And with enough looks, eventually, one's going to connect.
3rd down run by Hubbard. Ooh, they're on him quick. He's not going to get the yard they need, Brock. He only gets back to the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
From the pistol, it's Young. He finds it beyond the marker. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. Pressure off left, and it's blocked.
You know, it really does, Kate. When you see that point blocked, it just deflates. You feel like the whole sideline gets deflated, but I'll tell you what else it does. It puts a little seed of doubt and thought into your kicker and your special teams, and you hate that. You really do. You want those guys playing with as much confidence as your offense and defense is, so making sure you get your kicker right and that special teams unit right, that's going to be hugely important here down the road.
At their own 24-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. On the ground to begin this drive with Etienne. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's Jaguar football, but this slate's that lead likely too much for them to overcome. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Toss it to Etienne. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
The difficult part is not tracking him out there. Almost every corner in the league's got the speed to do that. What separates him from others is the physical. Can he avoid getting tied up in a block? And then can he deliver that blow for a loss?
An extra corner into the game for the Panthers. 3rd down. Looking to the air here. Into a crowd, and intercepted! And the Panthers take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Well, these were the kind of plays they needed, frankly, earlier in the game when it was still somewhat close. By this point, still a great play, but a bit of a hollow highlight with the game already decided.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Let's go.
It's Young, the throw here on first. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Darnell Savage with the pick. We'll have it at their own 30 after the interception.
Must be paying these guys a day rate, not the hourly rate, because it took them just one play to answer interception for interception. We're right back, basically, to where we were 2 snaps ago, but with a whole lot of excitement in between.
Here's ETN. It's on the turf. Ball's out. He lost it. And the Panthers dive on this one first.
Hey, Kate, these last few minutes make me want to look away. A really rough series of events here for an old retired quarterback to watch.
Wish you could see him up here. All these turnovers not doing it for you, partner?
Well, the interception, I mean, start there. But immediately then fumbling the ball right back over, that's none too good either. And they know they just fumbled away a critical opportunity. I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Legette's got it. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Got it.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Come on, set. Black 40. Ready.
Here's Hubbard on the give. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the 2nd level. Well, someone from the 2nd level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going.
Okay,
You hate to see this on 4th down for that defense, roughing the kicker. And now they've got a first inside the red zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So it'll be 2nd down.
Set, cut. Ready.
Hands off here for Brooks. And he will score. It's a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers throwing 6 more on the blowout. It's a Jonathan Brooks touchdown. Well, Brock, you found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns, and that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes it off with 6.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Washington now to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's ETN. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Tag. Cowboy 80.
From the 27. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. This one misses the tight end. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
19 tight. Let's go now. Go.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. Oh no, they get him yet again. And the Panthers get it back after making their third first-half interception.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters.
And they take it across the goal line for a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. His third of the game on the ground. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Panthers continue piling on to this lead. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Washington now to return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's first and 10. Trying it right side with Etienne. Juke the defender. And he's taken to the ground after a nice push downfield.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
First down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Ready? 60 inch.
First down, and they go right back to it. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Buys time, rolling right. And that's the record! His 5th interception of this ball game. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown.
Hard to believe they got him yet again, Kate, especially with how far they had to go on that return. Mentally, this is not a place you ever want to be as a quarterback. It is devastating. Defensively, this is teaching tape for not just taking it away, but taking it to the house.
That's up and through for the point after. And the Panthers grow their lead yet again.
Jaguars 10. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for
A quick chance at
Carolina.
redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Washington now to return. And he only gets to around the 15 before being brought down.
At their own 14-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes first and 10. Here's Etienne to begin the drive. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
On second down, it's Etienne. Now that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be third down.
Back at the 18-yard line.
Here we go. Cougar 19.
Pass play now. Here comes the screen for Etienne. We got the football clock, but not the first. That's not just shy of the marker. 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
Got to go for it in this spot, Brock. This is 4th down. Desperation time here. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown. Well, talk about aggressive coverage, Brock, to have somebody in position for a pick behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, this quarterback is never going to take that short pass for granted again. That is usually one you do in your sleep. He's just now going to be restless in his sleep thinking about it.
That one right down the middle. And the Panthers continue adding on to that lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Washington now to return. Jukes out a one-stop. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. On the run, it's ETN. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up
2nd down, ETN gets it again. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. So it's the Panthers who take this one on the road. 1 down, a whole lot more wins to go, Brock. But hey, victors to begin this regular season.
Yeah, I think as both these guys go across the field and shake hands with one another, they do know, Kate, to your point, it is a long year. But what this does is it pays off your training camp.
I'm in a tunnel, foot on the gas. I see these demons, hoping I crash. All that I wanted, like the last laugh. Gotta move fast, get to the bag. I saw the signs for so long. Just a reminder to hold on. Ain't gonna cry or go home. Stay strong, yeah. Walls keep closing in, closing in. I keep going in, going in. See that I'm gonna be the first, but they praying that I won't let. And you know that I get better when I wanna get better. I get better when I wanna get better. I get better when I wanna get better. If you do it good, I'ma do it better. If you do it good, I'ma do it better. Always on my grind, it's 24/7, I don't settle. I demand my respect, cause they'll finesse you if you let them. Told myself I was the champion, went and got the medals. I showed the world my true colors and they was black and yellow. I let the past be the past, I'm on a new level. It's hard to pick which car to drive, I got a few of them. The first to make it cross the line like a true winner. Cause if you knew better, then you do better. Yeah. Better when I wanna get better. I get better when I wanna get better. I get better when I wanna get better. If you do it good, I'ma do it better. If you do it good, I'ma do it better. Chosen one, born to shine. I can't stop, one more try. I know that it's my time. Let the past be the past, I'm on a new level. No regrets, born to gonna shine. I can't stop, one more try. I know that I'll be fine. Yeah. And you know that I get better when I wanna get better. I get better when I wanna get better. If you do it good, I'ma do it better. If you do it good, I'ma do it better. Poses. You don't have to ever quit. You think that you can get away with it. You think the light won't be ever lit. It's almost over now, almost over now. Something on your chest, better get it off. There'll be no one left when we set it off. We ain't gonna take it no more, since it's almost over now, almost over now. You had plenty of time, there was no rush, but it was your dream to be like us. You're in dreamland, so you don't care. And as you wait, we're standing there. You can't be me, I'm a rock star. I'm rhyming on the top of a cop car. I'm a rebel, I'm a rebel, I'm a rebel. It's almost over now, it's almost over now. I guess you ain't heard that we swallow guys. It's too damn late to apologize. Will you see the mantle or will you see the time? It's almost over now, almost over now. You think that you don't have to ever quit. You think that you can get away with it. You think the light won't be ever lit. It's almost over now, almost over now. Something on your chest, better get it off. There'll be no one left when we set it off. We ain't gonna take it no more, since it's almost over now, almost over now. Just better get it off. Yeah. Set it off. Look, it's almost over now, almost over now. You don't succeed 'cause you hesitate. You think we're flying, but we levitate. Just be yourself, don't ask us why. 'Cause if you don't, can't be me, I'm a rock star. I'm running on the top of a cop's car.
Stephanie! Ready? Ready? 65, 60, go! Here we go, shot! Let's go! And ready. Two. Cowboy 80. Let's go now. Come on, come on.
Takes away all across the land. Seems sifting through the sound. Tell you all a story about the Jaguars deep in the night.
Ready? 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles! Huh. Ready? Bravo 80!
You think man. And put him in control. You become a god. Watch people's heads roll. Its metal brain corrodes. You try to take us balls before the head explodes. Explodes. Just like the Pied Piper, led rats through the streets, dance like a merry
Now from the home of the Dog Pound, EA Sports welcomes you to Huntington Bank Field here in downtown Cleveland, Ohio. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Cleveland Browns. As of this morning, summer officially over. It's time for autumn football, and we're underway on EA Sports. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Black 40.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. This defense for the Browns, very strong. This week as they help their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Greg Newsom. And the Browns are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
I really don't think you can fault the decision-making here, because your offensive quarterback, they really had a big week last week, and you're ready for them to go again here. Not the anticipated result, of course, but you definitely understand why they did what they did. That quarterback's been hot. You want to keep the ball in his hands and see if he can keep the magic going.
They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Ohio State. And he's going to have the Browns first down as he'll take this after about the 43-yard line.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The Browns at 2-0 here to begin the season. They come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Let's go. Let's go. Panther 6, go.
Here's Sanders. That's caught left side by Hardman. And he has a big gain inside the 4. Before being dropped. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
Every now and then I can speak from experience, because I do know as a defender it is awfully hard to stay with your man on these crossing routes, because even if you don't get picked, there's a danger of being picked either by one one of their receivers or maybe by your own defender. And on that play, that worked quite well.
And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Sanders completes it to Hardman. 3rd down, now even tougher. 3rd and 13 after that loss of a yard. It looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackle him for a loss.
So 1st and 2nd down went the wrong direction. They'll try to do better here on 3rd and 13. Sanders to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a 1st down.
That's another Browns first down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
To throw is Sanders. And the throw led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Yeah, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Play action. It's Sanders. That's going to be caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Nicole Hardman, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Browns use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And the interception on that opening drive winds up leading to the touchdown, so now it's kind of time to start over.
Yeah, it certainly is in his first throw of the game, but I like the way his guys rallied around him. Oftentimes, the quarterback is the leader, right? He tells everyone what to do. In this case, I noticed his linemen around him kind of patting him, saying, "Let's go, big boy. You're still our leader." Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Dobbs goes in motion. Now here's a throw out wide. Oh, this might be a double pass. And this one nearly intercepted. That one might need to go back to the drawing board. Almost a disaster. It winds up just an incomplete pass, though. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
Down. 53.
Now Love. Rolling to his right. These guys running back out of the backfield. And he's going to have the Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's how you pick up a first down. Not only does he make the catch, but has enough body control to get his feet down inbounds, toe tapping and dragging to make sure he gets it done.
Rolling to his left. This complete to the tight end, Tucker Kraft. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Ready.
Evans running straight ahead. And finding room to work, he's down to the 2-yard line. A good productive run there on first down. He winds up getting 8. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, You can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
45, right.
Love looking to throw it. And it's caught. And it's a Packers touchdown. Tucker Kraft, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point from McManus is good. And we are tied at 7.
Brandon McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. They'll go down as a gain of 6, and that'll force upon them a 3rd and 14. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
The Browns send out their punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Taken in at the 22. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10.
31-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Here we go.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
2nd and 10.
Blue striker. Ready. Set, go.
Love, they go play action now. On the move to his left. That one caught downfield by Watson. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down. These two teams all tied after 1. The Packers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Hut.
Straight ahead, it's Evans. A solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the 2 tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out the running game.
Short throw, he's got Kraft. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's vitally important to wrap him up immediately, because if you let that big guy get ahead of steam up, boy, then you've got real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on first down. Play action this time with Love. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. That That's Drake Jackson burying him and finishing the play.
Yeah, some real defensive resistance there, saying not so fast to a good drive. They had marched to the end zone the last time out.
Third down and 13.
Right. Set hut. 33. 6. Measure. Black open. Set.
Love. He's got his target. That's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They'll try the left side with Evans. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
4 yards remain on 2nd down. Ball on the 10.
Down. 50. Green. Set.
Throwing. Love. That is caught at the 7-yard line. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. 9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard.
Ready.
They'll try and run for it with Evans. And a great effort there to shed the contact, and it helps him pick up the first. 40 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the first down.
Ready. Red. 38. Green set.
Love now. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Darrington Evans there to make the grab. And the Packers have taken the lead. McManus's point after is good. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula to get them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
Ball at the 26, 2nd and 7. On play action, here's Shador. So that'll be no better than an incompletion. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
That's a nice job defensively to make sure everyone was accounted for, because ordinarily you pick up the guys downfield and sometimes you forget about the running back. In this case, they did not and dropped him for no gain.
Here we go. Start.
Throwing, Sanders. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
Well, a lot of times when you get a magical 3rd down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the 1st down.
To throw now, here's Sanders. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Hey!
They'll give it to Jenkins. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
The Browns on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Now Sanders. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
The Browns send out their punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. A minute 55 left to go in the first half of play. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Now their last 2 drives both ending in touchdowns. It's gotten them this 14-7 lead.
And it looks to me, and I think you're probably seeing the exact same thing, they're in an ideal spot now to create some separation. The way that they're functioning on offense now, they can create a pretty good gap. Allows their defense to play with a little more verve and confidence.
That big article in the paper this morning about them stringing possessions together for consecutive touchdowns. Well, right here they're trying to make it 3 in a row. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Ready. 30. Ready.
To throw now. Here's Love. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Here's 2nd and 10. On play action. Love to throw. Able to find his man, Kraft. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. Off the play fake, Love. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. This is intercepted. And the Browns are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. Boy, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. A good productive run there on 1st down. He winds up getting 8.
Come on. Hit. Big D-bike.
They'll stay on the ground with Judkins. And he'll be brought down, it looks like, right at the 15. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a 1st down, pick it up, and keep moving.
Pass caught by Phelan. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the 1st half. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Here we go.
Operating from the gun, Sanders. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
18, 60, go.
Back to throw now on 1st down. And this is caught inside the 5. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. A great play there as the 1st half is winding down. And the Browns have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Extra point right down the middle. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So not much time to speak of remaining in this 1st half as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Romeo Doubs is intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Here's Love. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. It's caught inside the 25. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the 1st half. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. The kick by McManus is good. And that will do it for this 1st half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
A field goal the difference. 17-14 is the score. Back underway here now in this 3rd quarter. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw. Sanders. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And he is going to have the Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 5th catch of the game for him there.
Yeah, the tight end position is now becoming a volume pass catcher. Used to be occasional, right, safety valve, throw one to him every so often, but mainly they want him out there to block. Nowadays, an integral part of the passing game, and they create such great mismatches that they often become the leading receiver.
And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 12 more yards there and another first down.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that could really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
Off the play fake. Here's Sanders. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quay Walker. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure, but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Play fake. Here's Love. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. They go bootleg. Love. Sliding out of the pocket. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
The kick by McManus is good. And they stretch the lead to 6. It's 20-14 now. Whatever was said in the locker room during the break must have worked. They forced the turnover. They didn't get the touchdown, Charles, but it does translate into 3 points to begin this second half.
Exactly as they discussed in the locker room at halftime. Get some points to get things kick-started. Now start your half off with some momentum. Gives you something to build on for your next possession.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. So now, Charles, this drive, maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Here we go, here we go. 70 Timberwolves. Ready?
They go play action now. Sanders. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Here's Sanders. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 4. And it'll be 4th down. The Browns send out their punter now, as he's on here to punt it away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had a field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, try to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Well, that's where this Cleveland crowd, the dog pound in particular, make it difficult on opposing offenses. It looked like they might have had troubles communicating at the line, and it leads to the incompletion. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. To pass, here's Jordan Love. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Drake Jackson picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. On now is the Packers punter, standing just outside his own goal line. Fielded just inside the 30. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the Browns will take over, 1st and 10. The Browns drive about to get started. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive.
Let's go now.
They'll run. This is Judkins. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 44 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run. And that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they found a way.
And he can't escape, and down he goes. Multiple players getting home for the 1-yard sack. Defense went 3-4. They got some push from the inside.
And this is something in a 3-4 you don't normally get because the nose tackle who got the sack, he's usually responsible or ends up getting double-teamed and sometimes triple-teamed. How about him working his way back and putting the big guy on the ground?
Sanders to throw. Open man downfield is Hardman. He's got it. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nicole Hardman, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Browns are an extra point away from capturing the lead. Point after here coming up. And that one puts them on top here in the 3rd.
Makes the score Browns 21.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
Out to his left. Wide open receiver complete. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Well, it certainly doesn't matter if it's been through the air like on this play or on the ground. I don't know what's going on with this defense. In a sense, they've been AWOL on this drive so far. 3 plays, 3 first downs given up. They've got to find answers, and they've got to find them quick.
And he'll be taken down after a minimal pickup, and that will take us to the end of quarter number 3. 3 quarters in the books. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now 2nd and 9. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Second and 9. Off play action. Love. Oh no, lost the football. And this is picked up. Does the big boy have the juice? And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return for Browns TD. This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room, where they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave him a comfortable lead.
Point after, right down the middle. And that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie it. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. There's still plenty of time here in the 4th quarter. Just a 1-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and 2-point conversion. A field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
This is 2nd and 8.
Yellow. Let's go now. Yellow. 6. 11.
Working out of the gun. Love. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Trying to get a big strike right there and hopefully tie this game up with the late going. But the coverage was there, and this winds up incomplete.
Come on, set. Edo Blue, 45.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That's taken in by Watson. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's a much-needed first down right there. Look, they're down by 8. So logic says they don't have to get a touchdown out of this drive. But the way things are going, I don't know if I'd put it in the hands of my defense here. You might not get the ball back at all. So if a 4th down situation comes up, I'm thinking hard about going for it right here and right now.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Given back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down.
Here we go. Here we go. Blue 32. Right through. Set.
Now Love. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays. On first and 10, it's Evans. Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Ball resting on the 10-yard line. It's 2nd and 1.
Ready?
They'll go again here with Evans. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Give him 2 yards. That sets him up 1st and goal.
Sometimes I get almost mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, those eyes that carry their feet to open spaces, make people miss. I just love watching those guys go to work.
1st and goal, a touchdown and a 2-point conversion here are musts.
Black, 95.
Love looking to throw it. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. Only a yard of the completion. It's 2nd and goal.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
To throw again on 2nd down. Love. 5 yards that time on the completion, and now it's 3rd and goal. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Love, this is 3rd and goal. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. Well, those two have hooked up for a touchdown once already in this game. That time unable to find a completion.
Yeah, it just appeared they wanted to get him out into open space and try and get him the football. As you mentioned, unable to connect.
Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal.
Black 40. Blue striker. Strike. White. Cut.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and the Browns are able to come up with a goal line stand. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Their defense forced the turnover on downs. They've got the lead. They're in good shape, but can't go into a shell here, right? Still got to be careful.
Yeah, because they're still a long way away from kneel down time. So they've got to work on getting first downs, keep the sticks moving, right? Keep the clock going, and above all, ball security. Don't turn it over. Well, it may seem a little unorthodox to some people. Got the lead, 4th quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
Now, that is his game, and that's what they're going to run.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
Muscle damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off.
5
points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. Once again, Jenkins. And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late 4th quarter, do they put the ball in the air here on third.
I don't. I run the football, and I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I don't want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to throw it, quick throw, out to the perimeter, maybe one of my best receivers running a quick slant or something like that.
To throw is Sanders. That is intercepted. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. Certainly not the best of throws that time from the rookie QB.
And now he'll need the support from the home crowd and the hometown fans because they know they've got a gem here. They know they've got a good player, but there will be mistakes along the way. They will have to show some patience in order to help him along.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Some teams like to start aggressive to begin a drive, but this is still what you expect to see in normal situations. Just call a simple run, get a few yards to begin the series, and set yourself up for something bigger on second down.
Love looking to throw it. Steps away. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Tucker Kraft with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Packers have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the fourth. So here we go. The Packers will line up to go for 2.
For the 2-point conversion.
Now Love. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah.
It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. And the Browns are able to cover this one up. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though, now. This one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
Gotta have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
They'll run with Sanders up the middle. And he'll get inside the 40 to maybe the 38-yard line. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college, and how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee, and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time, ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can file away with smiles on their faces.
And what do real estate people tell us all the time? It's location, location, location. So being at home, that can be a big deal because remember, they were down to their final chance to retake the lead. That home field advantage, I think it helped fuel all of what happened for them down the stretch. A huge win.
So for Cleveland, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Detroit Lions. Meanwhile, for the Packers, they suffered defeat for the first time as they dropped to 2-1. And they'll try to get back on track next week as they head to Dallas to take on the Cowboys. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
typical. Body of a dominance, that's so typical. Tail like a god, that's so typical. Still more than so typical. Don't wanna talk about it, so cynical. So don't cut it out like a umbilical. Don't wanna risk the ouch of the ridicule. It's so typical. It's so typical, visual, I feel like the one. Yeah, I wake up every morning and thank God for my lungs. Cause I'm breathing so good, I know I don't have to run. When you're looking this good, no one can tell you to jump, to swim. Yeah, I'm trying to ride the wave, I'm trying to get me paid, I'm trying to move and shake, I'm trying to walk away. I swear my wrists are great, I'm getting used to change. Face of a mortal, that's so typical. Body of the dominance, that's so typical. Tail like a god, that's so typical. Still more than so typical. Don't wanna talk about it, so cynical. So don't cut it out like a umbilical. Don't wanna risk the ouch of the ridicule. It's so typical.
These restless eyes of mine will sit in to my heart and sugar. In a jumbled life of glitter, dream hit concrete, mind all jerk up. Tend to think in 1,000 thoughts, I bought through north to the voice get bored. Endless stairs in a sinking door, I search for things I don't need no more. Baby, I'm typically every day, can't call it shady. I'm airing you cause I'm an anxious state, the worries daily. But if I link my G's, it goes away down honey lane. I gallivant, we're darling, baby, jet, jet, jet.
Immortal, that's so typical. Body of a dominance, that's so typical. Tail like a god, that's so typical. Still more than so typical. Face of a mortal, that's so typical. Body of a dominance, that's so typical. Tail like a god, that's so typical. Still more than so typical. Don't wanna talk about it, so cynical. So don't cut it out like We lit up, lit up, lit up, lit up. Y'all gotta pump my taste. Hold up. Y'all can't talk about basic. Hold up. We mighty more Power Ranger. Hold up. Mine also dangerous. Hold up. Y'all talk outrageous. Hold up. Don't get caught in the matrix. Hold up. Got that touch my savior. Hold up. Keeping that touch with my haters. Lyrics can't hear it no more. Stand up to the man, can't fear him no more. On the gram, don't feel it no more. You were driving a minute, but can't steer it no more. Riding away, but now you're chilling on shore. What's the use of being rich when your inside's poor? It's like this, what you don't wanna see more. You wanna see more, but you wanna see sore. Life done slowed you down, your body is acting up, your mind is out of bounds. It's telling you pack it up. You shackle by thoughts and memories that's adding up. Like overseas, you feel alive like you can't have enough. You probably feel paralyzed if you ain't had a buck. You still feel paralyzed, the bucks and track. Friends is having kids, ain't adding up. What's the use of having a world with no love? What's the use of having a light with no plug? What's the use of ingredients with no sauce? What's the use of the physical with no source? We lit up, lit up, lit up, lit up. We lit up, lit up, lit up, lit up. We lit up, lit up, lit up, lit up. Hold up, y'all gotta pump my taste. Hold up, y'all can't talk about basic. Hold up, we mighty more Power Ranger. Hold up, mine also dangerous. Hold up, y'all talk outrageous. Hold up, don't get caught in the matrix. Hold up, got that touch my savior. Hold up, keeping that touch with my haters.
I had a dream, I had a vision. I had to work for this and you didn't. I had to bleed, still got the stitches. I learned to swim from all your burned bridges. Say you're the poet and the prophet, but you never saw me coming. Always starving for attention, and I got the kind you wanted, and it's killing you now. You wanna spin it around, but the truth's still the truth. Nothing you can do. I feel it in my bones. Won't bring me down, no, not even close. Go ahead and throw your stones, but you can't stop this. You can't stop this. Hey, 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 you can't stop this. Hey, 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 you can't stop this. I had a dream, and now I live it. Ain't it a gift to know it's God-given? I'm not gonna waste it. Stop wasting your breath. Stop speaking in whispers. Say that with your chest. I feel it in my bones. Won't bring me down, no, not even close. Go ahead and throw your stones, but you can't stop this. You can't stop this. Hey, 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 you can't stop this. Hey, 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 you can't stop this. Whoa, you won't break me, I won't back down. I just can't shake this feeling like I'm up so high. I got no doubt this life ain't got no ceiling like. You won't break me, I won't back down. I just can't shake this feeling like I'm up so high. I got no doubt this life ain't got no ceiling like. You can't stop this. You can't stop
crib myself, you can't fit. Don't too many be on some anti. I told her pull up, she asked me do I. Right now I'm fresh as hell, somebody take a flip. Pretty, back to back to back. Gang, back to back to back. Trailing me, back to back to back. Back to 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 back back to 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 back like Rose and Matt Black, my Rover, cha-cha, gon' show you, cha-cha, gon' back to back like Rose and Matt Black, my Rover, cha-cha, gon' show you, cha-cha, gon' they gon' heat me up, I've been trying to keep it cool, D-Lil, they tried to start it, too late, my finger was already on it, call me Shovel Man, she like the way I pull up and I, the 100 times they ask, I be like, I ain't never, all that beating around the bush, homie, said with your chest, got a lot of dog on me, know you probably smell it, vroom, vroom, like my name, Jody, pull up in the vet, go and check the news, Brody, heard somebody stretch, in your feelings by the, better get a grill, tired of getting taxed, for that, take a trip, I got right here for show up, make everybody dip, went to visit Granny, she say, what's that poking out your heel, I told Brody walk behind so he can catch me if I slip, she begging me to take a sip, first she drove the boat, then she like a ship, first you load it up, then you empty out the I'm not no button, no wrinkled clothes, it ain't no pressing me. I got on Vinci, LV, no night, but I got that check on me. If I swing this from left to right, gon' have to check on your homie. Lil' brother, I'm known for stopping cars, but they be on go for me.
Get a glimpse when I'm out, it's bad luck. I just put 10 mil in the pen, it made me feel better. Passing out DB, I'm cold with the my little young ran an M on the road, he a scammer. Drippin' money, clear, splash, I'm covered in bells. But I'm clever, vendettas, raws, whatever. I'm a rebel, but better. If I go federal. I pour up, I don't measure. Soon I met her, I leveled up, my bread up, I'm fed up. It's pressure, it's gang, you can't hang. We slamming out whoever. I keep it on, get stuck on. It may say Manjala. Got 2 cribs in Alpharetta, they down the street from each other. I know the spot. My little one, he know the laptop. Shorty having Chris Vick, he a vampire. Camping right in front of your house and start up a campfire. I just did my numbers then from her, this one a landslide. Ain't gonna be no who this shit, I'm spinning back to back. Any say they want that issue, I'm going 50, then the got arrogant. My natural habit. Back to 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 back. Back to 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 back. Back to 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 back. Back to back to back to back to back to back to back.
Yeah, yeah, huh? Let's go. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, yeah. It's so fucking so right. It's so right. It's so right. It's so fucking so right. It's so right. One album is getting kinda hectic. Too many fans on me like I'm in Texas. 3 years deep now, keeping them guessing. 4-star hotel, what's for breakfast? 5 fingers, give you a blister. 6 at the wheel, you're 6 the mister. Give me your mama, I'ma kiss her. I said 6 rings on me like I'm in Pittsburgh. Motion maker, record breaker. 6 on my chest like an LA Laker. Black belt MC, call me master. 6 on the beat, it's a speaker blaster. Bars are hot, and bars are ready. I'm Little Caesars with the extra chetty. Extra style, extra flow. Slip for sale, like 5 below. Yeah, in the club now like I'm Diddy. Counting these notes like a MIDI. Laugh to the bank, hit the gritty. Go and tell your mom that she really, really pretty. Yo, I called up your grandma. Said this the new age nostalgia. She said that last night she called ya. Said JVB is the future. Palace backpack, Nike snapback. Break truck, stop playing hack sack. All gas, whole lot of motion. Headbang, whiplash, past the moat train. Soft stuff, fits on 10. Yankee fitted, even in my bed. Small town boys up next to bat. JVB, make it get slapped. It's so fucking so right. It's so right. It's so right. It's so fucking so right.
Yeah, hey, down with my brothers. Brothers from another. Even if I wasn't, treat me like a cousin. I'm from California. Speak a little southern. Cheap about a dozen. Can you keep a secret? Look who in my recent. She's so indecent. You don't want no beef with. You don't want no beef with.
Man, talk to me wild like they ain't try to be down like when y'all 12. You wasn't trying to be Kyle. Copy my style and show it to their friends and try to say that it's them, but y'all know what this is. Red bone on the couch and they both mahogany brown. Cabin so big it can see my house. Then again, my view is too stupid, bruh, for real. Don't forget to get about who really do this, bruh, for real.
It's so fucking so right. It's so right. Killer Cali, go closer. You like a lot of to the flipping in the holster like it's supposed to be closer than your chauffeur. Coaster Nostra, stick up to your nose. This rolling stone and alone. California, ill as pneumonia when we can fold you with that villain's aroma, pilling out, spilling all your feelings out on the corner, chilling out. Ice grilling my mouth, shout out to soldiers now, pulling the out to show you, but the brains over the rover. You put a coat over the stain, cause for the day we whipping your rain, so you're hitting the bank. Don't forget that the game colder than polars. California bears, take your chain off for ya, because out of all of you squares, I'ma yeah, put it in the air like the motor hit the roller.
50, green.
Something takes a part of me. Something lost and never seen.
Ready, ready.
Every time I
Yellow,
start to believe something taken
Set,
from
ready,
me,
ready.
from me. Life's gotta always be messing with me.
Come on, set.
Can't
Ready.
chill and let me be free. Can't I take away all this pain?
Set, hut.
I try to every
Black
night,
40,
in
set.
vain, in vain. Sometimes I
Here we go,
cannot
set.
take
Ready.
this place. Sometimes it's my life I can't taste.
Here we go, here we go.
I cannot feel my face. You'll never see me fall from
Set.
grace.
Set. Let's go. Hut, hut. Ready. Here we go.
Like a freak on a leash. Feeling like I have no release.
Let's go now. Hut.
How many times have I felt disease? Nothing
Down.
in my life is free, is free. Sometimes I can't take this place. Sometimes it's my life I can't taste. Sometimes I cannot feel my face. You'll never see me fall from grace.
Ready, ready. Hut, hut. Set, ready, ready. Here we go, set, ready.
By a jumbo jet. It wasn't easy,
Here we go, set.
but nothing is. No. When I feel heavy metal, and I feel that I need when I lie and I'm easy all of the time, but I never show why I need you. Please, I need ya. I got my head down when I was young.
Ready. 50, green. Ready. Here we go. 10 black. Ready.
When it's hot, turn to the city, I broke out the notch. Got some more millies, I keep me a notch. I created history, it made me a lot. Turned to this me and it don't fall. We they gonna chop. Took her out of filers, cause up hot. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock. Cardiac eye. I'm the boss man in a suit with no tie. I can't be, I gotta stay. Put me some in the can of the dry. Riding in spaceship like Bunny and Clyde. Don't worry, baby, I keep me some fire. She mayonnaise and burger, she cannot decide. The ladies Mercedes, here goes the surprise. Don't sleep on Miss Lady, help ride. Back while I'm gripping her side. Big and mad back, this ain't regular size. We really fly, we like pelican guys. You ain't slick, I can tell her the skies. Upgrade at my wrist, put her gas in the sky. She think I might sign her and change her whole life. I told her to goggle and work on her highs. Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke out the nuts. Got some more millies that keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it on Fox. We call them Trusty cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filers cause of hop. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock.
Okay, money, okay, Anna, ready, I took the Billy Cool back and I hopped in the car. I put it in front of the Billy in front of the driver. And man, this shit there in the road, wow. I'm stripped up, ties, huh? I'm in the coupe by myself. I had to kick her though when I was 5. Keep the old ones on the shelf. In the fire. I'm sick and tired of me. Act like they fine and telling them lies. Acting like they the one created this and they get all this driven my guys. Yeah, Cartier eyes, Cartier coat, Cartier ass the watch. Cartier look, Cartier, Cartier spec buffalo on the side. Prison cut diamonds, they Cartier, yeah. Cartier bad for the Cartier. Sky ring look cool with 200 the dash. Cartier jeans, ain't no way I can say. Ain't no way I'm ever gonna go out. Man, I can't go out, no way I'm gonna go out. I just grip on her and I show out. I sit like a champ and I wait on a whole lot. I just whip up a new Chanel paddock. I whip with the wrist and I don't break the door out. Turn the whole top floor to off. 100 racks and 1 2 about to flood out.
All set for kickoff here at Charlotte's Bank of America Stadium. Today, 2 NFC South teams set to tangle between the Atlanta Falcons and the Carolina Panthers. Both teams riding 2-0 starts here. One, we'll get the turkey and move to 3-0 as week 3 gets underway. Return coming from the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Following the kick return, we've got somebody shaken up, so we're going to get a stoppage here as he's attended to.
24-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Ready.
Straight to the air here. It's Young. Batted away at the line. Incomplete. Didn't put it high enough to get it over that line. 2nd down coming up.
I can promise you that is a throw. It's a quarterback when it leaves your hands. You do not want to flirt with as this game goes on. That is a prime one that DB could cut off and take the other way.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Set, ready.
On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Danger, King. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
Here we go, set. Right, ready.
The first carry now for Jonathan Brooks. And that's good for a gain of 5. A.J. Terrell making that stop.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
Ultra, go ultra. Set, hut, set, go.
This is Hubbard running left. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. It's a gain of 4. And it'll give the Panthers a first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Cops, this is Xavier Leggett. Racing down the left side. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers start the game off right with a 6-0 lead. Xavier Leggett with the touchdown. So it's a home run that finishes their opening possession of this game, partner. Gets them on the scoreboard with 6.
And I think keeps all of us here in this building, in this booth, hoping they get the ball back soon, right? Not that we're rooting for anybody, but we root for the big play, for the home run. They just hit one.
You're good on the point after. And the Panthers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Panthers 7, Falcons nothing.
Now is York to kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Play fake, Penix. Gets this one to Tyler Algier. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Play action, here's Penix. Throw left side is caught by Pitts. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And the Falcons will have a first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Penix. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So that brings up 2nd down.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, but then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future.
It's Penix yet again. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Asper was looking for Kyle Pitts, and that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. So 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Third down, it's Penix. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That one intended for Drake London. So that brings up 4th and long. On to punt, a former All-State punter who grew up just outside of Charlotte. It's Bradley Pinion. And it's the same as a touchback here. This one down right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Going play action. Young. That's Cox. Hits the Arizona rookie. Well, he's got them quite the game here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's 1st down. Play action now. Young. Bails out of the pocket quick. Completed to his running back. And they make the tackle at the 38. They get an even 10 on that play. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
Do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
Let's go.
On 1st down, here comes Brooks. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go.
On play action, here's Young. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
You don't go. Let's go now. Ready?
Now it's Young. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
Gosh, that is so demoralizing defensively. You do everything right, you draw it up right, you get double coverage, and yet you still can't take the ball away.
Off the play fake, it's Young. Pass it down close. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Here we go. Set. Check.
To the air yet again. Young. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Killer. The Panthers take a 13-0 lead. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Now it's York to kick this one away. On the return, here's Ray McLeod. Escapes a defender. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes first and 10. They'll run it here with Bijan Robinson. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. From the 32. Completed over the middle. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Throwing for the pistol, Penix. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be marked down 5 yards short of that first. So that's 1 quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. Our score, 14-0. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. Back for our second quarter. It's Falcons football. They have 2nd down and 5. From the 39. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And it's good for an Atlanta first down. And again, it's Penix. Short pass brought in. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide open.
Again, Penix to the air. Pass is caught. That's Darnell Mooney. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Penix is going to throw again. And that's complete in the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons make it a 1-score game in the first half. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Koo with the extra point. And the Falcons chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Come on, set. 52 blue. Ready.
This drive will begin with Hubbard. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
Defense shows blitz. Young. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
On 3rd down, it's Young. That's caught. He can get to him, and he loses the football. It's out! And the Falcons scoop it up. Not much added after the recovery, partner, so that is where they'll take possession from the fumble.
Okay, this is one of those circumstances where you got to play all the way through the whistle, right? Didn't look good defensively. Give up a big chunk passing play, but then you turn around and one hit totally changes the moment. You get the ball back and you turn the mojo in this building around.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Throwing now, following the turnover. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Panthers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, okay, I guess we've got a couple of very giving teams today, Brock. One side coughs it up with a fumble. Then the other side graciously hands it right back with the interception.
Hey, listen, if you like playmaking defenses, then you like this game right here. These defenses, they're the ones supplying the big plays, and they're putting their stamp on this game.
It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
You know, I'm really not sure if that was an intentionally brave play to challenge double coverage or just simply not seeing the 2 defenders. Either way, what a tremendous throw and catch that earns some momentum.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. To the air on 1st down. Young. Forced out to his right. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Kicked off by, I love this name, Divine Diablo. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought the defenders are offensive guys in bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
It's caught at the 4. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. And he's got it. It's in close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal at the 1-yard line.
Penix now. And that's complete in the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons parlay the interception into points. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. Koo on now for the extra point. Looking toward the upright, but it's good. And the Falcons tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Returning it from the 4. He's brought down just inside the 25.
Jimmy Horn Jr. on the return. The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Hubbard gets it to start the drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Set, ready.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. It's Cox, Jimmy Moore Jr. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at the vault. And it's the Panthers with a 3rd and 3.
Ready. Down. Ready.
Running for it here with Hubbard. And he's going to be blocked out at the 42. That's a pickup of 9. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really...
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And he takes this one back for the pick 6. Coup on now for the extra point. Got a good play in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Falcons break that tie and now lead by 7. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Fielded at the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come. 1st and 10.
Come on, set.
Young back to it after the pick. Throw is there for Jatavion Sanders. And he is stumped with authority there, but that stump came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that 1st down. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be good for a Carolina 1st.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Out of the gun, Young hits him on the out route. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Divine Diablo. And the Falcons get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. That last interception gave him a chance to take the lead, partner. And now their defense gets them another one so they can start growing this advantage.
Yeah, this defense letting them know we don't want to defend a small lead. Here's the ball again. Go get us a 2-score advantage this time.
1st and 10, around to Robinson. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Kate, a run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
Let's go. Throwing now on 1st down. Penix. Pass caught. 9-yard line. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. Offense in the hurry up here.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
From the red zone now. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left.
Intended
So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. And they just did.
Penix here from the gun. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. Just can't finish the play.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Couldn't hang on to the interception, but the momentum's still on the defensive side here ahead of this third down. Running with Robinson. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. All right, they're going to call a timeout. 3 seconds left. That means one last play in this half.
On for the field goal. A 24-yard attempt.
Koo able to put it through. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Cade York to kick off.
Now is York to kick this one away. Here's Jamal Agnew on the return. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Jamal Agnew on the return. The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Now Penix off the play action. He puts some power on a deep one left. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down.
When that ball left his hands, Kate, he envisioned a massive play, and he nearly saw it happen for all the wrong reasons. What a great effort there defensively to track the ball and be in position to nearly pick it.
They dropped their chance to get off the field. Let's see if this offense can make them pay. 3rd down. From the shotgun, Penix gets this one to London. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. All the way. That's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons grow the lead coming out of halftime. Drake London with the touchdown. I think we actually saw him call it early there, Brock. He made that throw, and then he signaled it was going to be a touchdown. Like a guy calling it before his three-pointer goes through the net.
Oh, you mean like Larry Legend Bird in the three-point shooting contest in the 80s?
Well, maybe like the Tyrese actually.
The kids weren't alive, I get it. And they weren't alive in the 80s. They didn't see Larry Legend do it, but he did. And he anticipated, just like the quarterback.
Bradley Pinion set to kick
Out
off.
to kick it away. Here's Pinion. Here's a return from the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
Starting this 3rd quarter, it's Hubbard. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, okay? They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Ready, set. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
Here we go. Ready.
Going to the ground again on first. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
From the pistol, it's Young. Throwing the out route complete. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And it'll give the Panthers a first down.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darryl Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Carolina Panther. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Young working from the gun. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
Black 40.
Sticking to the air, it's Young. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
6 defensive backs out there. Falcons in the dime on third.
Come on, set. 6. Ready.
Back to throw. Here's Young. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers start the second half with some needed points. How quickly things can change, partner. The pain for being taken down that prior play. Yeah, I imagine that's gone and forgotten now, and it's been replaced by the adrenaline from finding the end zone there.
Yeah, that defense could have certainly used the pass rush from the previous play because that quarterback had plenty of time to scan the field and make a throw. He gets an immediate measure of revenge for that sack.
That one splits the uprights. And the Panthers cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out first and 10. Throwing from the pistol, Penix. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long. And it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
Second and 10. Penix to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Firing quickly is Penix. Complete. Pickup of 2 here, and the Falcons will have a first.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Again, left side, here's Robinson. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Working quickly here. second down. Robinson. And he'll go out of bounds close to that 35-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
They had the first down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. They go play action. Here's Penix. Taking a big shot for the end zone. Cut near the goal line. And the stop was made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Defense still reeling from that last play. Now they're defending first and goal from the 3. Robinson. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. It's 2 yards on the gain, and now it'll be second and goal.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
Trying to run with Algier. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Falcons lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Coup on now for the extra point. Extra point set in through the rain. And the Falcons take a 3-possession lead. Out to kick it away. Here's Pinion. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Ready. 33, yellow.
Defense shows blitz. Young. Short pass brought in. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
Kid, I promise you, if you and I got to travel the country and watch young quarterbacks, even really good high school quarterbacks, out routes are the hardest to complete. Slants, goes, fades, all that stuff comes somewhat naturally, but really trusting yourself to throw that out route, that comes with time and experience.
Finds Sanders. That play good for 17 and a first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Good for a Carolina Panther.
First and 10. Ball set up at the 48.
Let's go.
Now it's Young. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Xavier Watts picks it. And the Falcons get it back on the final play of the quarter. A nice takeaway to end that 3rd quarter. And they're going to have a new possession waiting to start the 4th. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out first and 10. Here's Penix to throw. And they try to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. Jukes one defender. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
Gotta be a pretty good actor. Gotta be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Let's go now.
From the gun, it's Robinson. They give him 4 yards before he stops, Brock. It's second down.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now second and 5. He's got London left side. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
All set up now for first and 10. Penix working from the gun. He's one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Again, Penix to the air. That one complete to Pitts. It'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Guessing everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on second and goal.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's second and goal. There's another for him. And he won't get anything this time. They stop him at the 4.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you kind of set yourself up. Actually, you set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Couldn't get it the last 2 snaps. Another shot at 6 here on third and goal. Penix now to throw. And it's incomplete on third and goal.
Yeah, I'm just kind of laughing because I can feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right. It certainly wasn't. Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
This makes it up to the 25. Panthers look just about ready. First and 10.
Ready, ready, ready.
Young on the play action. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
You're going to go play action, Kate. You've got to sell, sell, sell. If you don't convince that defense you're running it, Or if it's a situation where you never run the ball, you really do leave your quarterback dead in the water, vulnerable against the defense who will storm right past that fake and right into that pocket.
Off to the races, middle of the field. Hits the 20. To the house, touchdown Carolina. The Panthers get it back to within 2 possessions. York now for the extra point. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff.
On
now is York to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Here's Robinson to start the drive. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the first.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Another carry for Robinson. And he'll only take this for about a yard. It's going to be 2nd down.
One thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at their 49-yard line.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte. Falcons looking at a 3-0 start to the season. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Staying with Robinson. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. To the air with Penix. Oh, he put some heat on this deep. He's got it inside the 25. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons have likely locked up the win right there. Drake London with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Now the Falcons offense staying on the field, lining up to go for 2.
The Falcons will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Penix is going to throw for it. And he can't bring it in. They don't get the 2 points.
You go with what you think is your best option. There they felt like it was going to be a pass, but sometimes it simply doesn't work.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Brings in the kick at the 9. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
On the return, the Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Young throwing here. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, it hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
He's going to work ahead for a couple here. It's 3rd down now.
Tried to mix in a little wide receiver carry and catch this defense on its heels. We've seen it work time and again, and it almost got there. Without that tackle, we could have seen a big gainer. But give some credit to the defense where credit is due.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking Xavier Legette's way there. So they're left facing a 4th down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3-and-outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Desperation time here. He's got it to his running back. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on fourth down, it may mean sometimes throwing into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
No luck finding his receiver that time. And now it's second down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
All right, one more snap to play here.
Down.
One final shot here. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And that last pass falls incomplete as this game comes to a close. So the Falcons will fly home